Hey guys, Coach T back with you, here to talk money. This is part 2 of a 2-part series, and today we're going to be talking about our close friendships and our intimate friendships. Remember, in part 1, we talked about having fun with our money and having fun with our friends, having conflict with our money, having conflict with our friends. We even talked about ending friendships and how we sometimes end money friendships. Not a bad thing, just something that happens in life based on our season of life. What's a close friendship? This is more than an acquaintance and it's more than a casual friendship. A close friendship is someone that there's some oneness, there's something that yokes you together, there's a special bond there, whether it's a father and a daughter, or a father and a son, or a husband and a wife, or teammates, close working relationships. But these are things where these are relationships where you do things outside of just casual common interests, like you do life together in some capacity. Well, you've got financial relationships like that are financial friendships. So things that are like close financial friendships, think about it, like giving to charity or tithing. Like that's important, it matters. Buying groceries, that's not really an option. Maybe making sure that you've got a college fund or retirement set up. That's super important. You can't really not pay the gas or the electric, like you have to have it. Can you mitigate it? Can you use less energy? For sure. These are all things that we need to do and can do to help life and kind of help our way through these things with our financial relationships. Intimate friendships is the next one. Intimate friendships are friendships that are kind of like the meat and potatoes. Like this is where the more intimate stuff we can get, man, our money, our financial lives really start to matter. So these are things that just really bond you together, almost like life. This is the deepest, darkest, most intimate parts of our life. These are lifelong relationships that go on forever. We invest in these relationships like any other thing we invest in because there's a return. A couple of things that matter. These take some sacrifice sometimes. Sometimes there's some pain, but more importantly, you got to do the work in those intimate relationships to make them work. It's like anything that matters. You got to put in a little bit of work. So what's an intimate money relationship? Well, your rent, maybe your mortgage, even things like having a good mobile phone, plan. Like you got to have it. Nowadays, you have to have it. So why not make sure we spend some money, spend some time, and invest in those things? Those intimate relationships pay off huge, but there are things that don't really go anywhere, and they make a big difference. Things like health insurance, childcare. These are those deep relationships. So think about the categories that we've talked about in part 1 and now in part 2. Acquaintances, casual relationships, close relationships, and then intimate relationships. They all matter, but these are all friendships that if we kind of start to see how they work together, it's going to make our whole financial picture really start to come together, and it becomes super sticky and it matters. How does it all come together? Well, think about your relationships or friendships. When do friends step up? A good example is like if you're moving from one place to another. You got two options. You can either hire a moving company, right? And it can cost you hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars to do that. Or you can call up your friends and send out some messages and say, hey, would you guys help me move in a few weeks? And I'm gonna get some pizza and some chicken wings, and we're gonna have a good day. I'm gonna buy some soda. And if you guys can help me, it would be a huge pleasure. And friends step up like that. Our money relationships still tie together. At the end of the day, guys, you'll see over time, the more we get in tune with our intimate relationships, acquaintances will move into that casual friendship category. Casuals will move into that close friendship category. Close friendships will move into that intimate. And when you start to see that intimate category grow, you'll start to see your bank account do the same thing, because we've got control and we're investing in the things that matter the most. I'll give you a quick anecdote. So years ago, I signed up for auto insurance. I had a teen driver on my policy. God, thank you. I appreciate my children, but they cost you money, right? I thought I was getting a great rate. They had me signed up, this insurance company. I had the super duper gold membership, and I thought I was getting the best rate ever. I went and shopped my rate around, guys, and I literally saved $200 a month. That's almost $2,500 a year back into my pocket. So what did I do? I was able to put that money back into a casual friendship or a deeper relationship. And I would encourage you, like if you start to categorize what things are important, you start to make decisions that start to have deep, long-lasting impacts. Some acquaintances will move into casual. Some casual will move into close. Some close will move into intimate, and our intimate relationships start to really become robust. and the more intimate we are with all things money in our life, guys, let me tell you, it changes your life. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. And remember, Coach T told you, if it don't make money, it don't make sense.